Today, we're going to be talking about how to juggle. Dun, dun, dun. The first thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you have a space where you are allowed to throw a ball. So, if you have permission to go outside, head on out there. If you need a space inside, make sure you check with your parents first. You're going to need 3 matching things to toss.
Socks. 3 different sweet potatoes. Roundest things that are heavy I could find.
We're gonna get apples go.
I'm using really fun socks. X-Men, Bulldogs, and the chemical symbol for caffeine.
The world and 2 moons.
Crayola markers.
Lacrosse balls.
I don't have any balls around, so I'm using beanie bags.
I have tennis balls. Okay, they match. They're really bouncy. Some balls of cheer. You know how much I like those. But in case you don't have things that match, I actually balled up some socks. It took me a while to find 6 clean socks, if I'm being really honest. But I started with them and then I just rolled them down and down and down, okay? So that I had a nice little ball. Also, you all went home with notebooks. So, I made 3 balls out of notebook paper. Each one is 3 pieces of paper. I crumbled one up, and then I added another one, and then I added another one. I colored them so I could tell the difference between all of them, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Here's the thing. When you juggle, you are going to end up dropping the balls a lot. It takes a lot of practice to juggle.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh!
Good for the world.
The thing that you need to remember is it really is about tossing and catching. I want to toss the ball up in the air and catch it with my other hand. Opposite direction. Toss, catch. Now, if you're aiming for a certain point, you want to pretend like there's a box between your 2 hands down here and 2 points up here. Or pretend like something's sitting on your shoulders and it's gonna reach out and catch. She's here with me today and she's repping the Bills. Let's go Buffalo! So if Ellie was sitting on my shoulder, where I would want to toss the ball is for my hand up so that she could reach out and grab the ball, because I want the ball to land in my other hand. If she switched over to the other shoulder on this side, when I toss the other direction, I want to toss so that Ellie could reach out and grab it and then let it land in my hand. So pretend like there's a box between your 2 hands down here and 2 points up here. Once you're comfortable with one, pick up a second.
Okay, this should be interesting.
I'm going to try to use the paper since I know that a lot of you have this at home, and that will be the best way for you to have 3 matching items. I'm going to do an up, up rhythm. Up, up, up. to do up, 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 up. Blah! See, I told you. If you do it too fast, you're going to want to have a good rhythm. Up, up. Last, we're going to add in our third ball. You should have 1, 2, 3 balls now ready to go. You're going to start with 2 balls in one hand and 1 in the other.
Wait. No, this hand has 2.
You always start with the hand that has 2.
I know I have to start with the hand that has 2 in it.
Otherwise, if you start with the hand that has 1, you'll end up with an empty hand and nothing to throw. All right, it's practice time.
Here we go. Let's see if we can try it again.
Let's give it one more shot.
Again.
One more time.
Ooh, got it.
Look, I'm even flipping them like a something.
Ooh, that was pretty good.